Busby family returns to TLC as OutDaughtered. Season 9 sets July 2023 premiere date. Danielle and Adam Busby and their 6 daughters return to TLC this summer. A new season of OutDaughtered premieres July 11th. The Busby family is returning to TLC after a 2-year hiatus. OutDaughtered Season 9, which premieres this summer, promises to deliver more height, more spunk, and a whole lot of heart, Howard Lee, president of Discovery Networks and TLC, said in a statement. Adam and Danielle Busby's Quints, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, Parker, and Ava, are now 8, and the girls are showing no sign of slowing down. They're definitely bringing the sass, Adam says in a teaser for the new season via YouTube. This season, Parker and Ava are taking the stage at their first dance recital, and Hazel is struggling to learn how to ride a bike. Riley is becoming quite the athlete, while Olivia gets cold feet on the eve of a much-anticipated daddy-daughter dance. Meanwhile, Adam and Danielle's oldest daughter Blake, who is now in middle school, has blossomed into a confident 12-year-old. Danielle is focused on her business, Grayson B Boutique, which has opened its first brick-and-mortar storefront. But is she ready to give up control of key household duties to Adam? As hard as it is for me to not be at home, it also is important to be growing this business, Danielle says. So we have to really be a team. And we're not there yet. The Busby family's return to TV is welcome news for their many fans, who've been wondering what the future held for OutDaughtered. Adam and Danielle had previously explained that they decided to take a break from filming, but they stressed they hadn't ruled out a return to television. Still, some followers worried that their show had been canceled. The Texas couple nodded to those concerns in a brief video shared on Danielle's Instagram story on June 1st. Finally, the secret's out, Danielle said. We can finally tell everybody that OutDaughtered is coming back. We can finally stop avoiding all the questions, Adam added. Thank goodness. We've had a break, but get ready, Danielle said. The girls are a lot older and the season starts soon. In a series of videos on his Instagram story, Adam answered fan questions about the show's return. He shared that he and Danielle were now executive producers on the reality series, which gives them more control over content and how their family is presented. As far as how to watch the new episode, he wasn't sure if the new season of OutDaughtered would stream on Discovery. But he knew for sure that it would be available on Max, formerly HBO Max. Finally, Adam revealed that the decision to return to filming was 100% the kids' decision. It had to be a 100% unanimous yes through the whole family, he said. And so that's the only way we came back. For more on the entertainment world and exclusive interviews, subscribe to Showbiz Cheat Sheets YouTube channel. OutDaughtered. 5 shows to watch if you miss the Busby family on TLC. The Busby family is taking a break from OutDaughtered, but you can still binge these other shows about families who are parenting multiples. The Busby family is taking a break from TV. With their reality show on hiatus, fans of the OutDaughtered stars will have to follow along on social media and YouTube for the latest news on Adam, Danielle, and their 6 daughters. In the meantime, viewers who can't get enough of large families can also check out these 7 reality shows about parents of multiples. Like the Busby family of OutDaughtered, Karen and Dion Derrico are parents to a set of quintuplets. But the Las Vegas couple, also mom, have several other sets of multiples. In addition to their quints, they are mom and dad to a set of triplets, 2 sets of twins, and 2 singletons for a total of 14 kids. The Derricos offer viewers a peek inside their unusual life in their TLC series Doubling Down with the Derricos. Doubling Down with the Derricos Seasons 1 to 3 are streaming on Discovery+. Doubling Down with the Derricos Season 4 premieres. The Busby Quints aren't the only quintuplets to get their own reality show. Several years before OutDaughtered premiered, TLC aired Quints by surprise. The show followed Texas couple Ethan and Casey Jones and their 6 kids, including a set of quintuplets, 4 girls and 1 boy. Quints by Surprise Seasons 2 and 3 are streaming on Discovery. Episodes also stream for free on Tubi. Adam and Danielle Busby have their hands full with 6 girls. But imagine being parents to 9, including a set of sextuplets. Courtney and Eric Waldrop were already parents to a singleton and a set of twins when they welcomed 6 more babies in 2017. A reality show, titled Sweet Home Sextuplets, chronicled the Waldrops' hectic family life following the birth of the sextuplets. It aired for 3 seasons between 2018 and 2020. In 2021, Courtney and Eric confirmed that TLC had canceled Sweet Home Sextuplets. But fans can still catch up on old episodes on Discovery. Rosanno and Mia McGee were thrown into the parenting deep end when they welcomed sextuplets in 2010. The Ohio couple and their 6 adorable toddlers, 4 boys and 2 girls, were featured on the OWN series 6 Little McGees and later on UP's Growing Up McGee. One season of 6 Little McGees is streaming on Discovery. Growing Up McGee is streaming on UP Faith and Family. Rather than following a single family, the Discovery Life series make room for multiples profiles families from around the U.S. who are expecting twins, triplets, and quadruplets. They include a pair of moms who already have a set of triplets and are preparing to welcome twins, a Philadelphia family getting ready for the arrival of their quadruplets, and a woman who is about to give birth to quadruplets conceived with her dead husband's sperm. Looking for even more shows like TLC's OutDaughtered that focus on parents of multiples or large families? Check out Meet the Putnams, about a multi-generational family of 25 in Michigan, and OG reality TV stars John and Kate Gosselin in John and Kate Plus 8. Both are streaming on Discovery Plus. Or binge the WeTV series Raising Sextuplets for free on Pluto TV. Looking for even more shows like TLC's OutDaughtered that focus on parents of multiples or large families? Check out Meet the Putnams, about a multi-generational family of 25 in Michigan, and OG reality TV stars John and Kate Gosselin in John and Kate Plus 8. Both are streaming on Discovery Plus. Or binge the WeTV series Raising Sextuplets for free on Pluto TV. OutDaughtered Season 9. Here's what we can tell fans so far. If you grew up in a large family, then you know that things can get hectic. That's basically the premise of TLC's OutDaughtered. Following in the footsteps of other TLC hits like 19 Kids and Counting and John and Kate Plus 8, OutDaughtered tells the story of a family of 3 that suddenly became 8 with the birth of their quintuplet daughters. Fans have been enthralled with the trials and tribulations of Danielle Busby and Adam Busby, their eldest daughter Blake, and their quintuplets Ava, Olivia, Riley, Parker, and Hazel from Season 1 to Season 8. Season 8 was darker than its predecessors as it primarily focused on Danielle's declining health thanks to a mysterious illness. While Danielle struggled to get a diagnosis, Adam struggled to keep his 6 daughters in check. Season 8 ended with the family feeling a little overwhelmed, to say the least, leaving fans concerned that they might not be up for Season 9. So, what's the deal? Will the Busbys return for another season? And if so, who will be in the cast? Most importantly, though, what's going on with Danielle's health? Read on to find out. The final episode of Season 8 of OutDaughtered aired in May 2021. Given that was nearly 2 years ago, fans are eager to know when and if they get to see their favorite family again. Despite the fact that TLC has not confirmed a new season, there's no reason to think the network would pull the plug on the show this late in the game. OutDaughtered has received positive reviews from fans who took to Twitter to express their delight after the Season 8 finale. The last 2 episodes of OutDaughtered last season were wow, wrote one fan. Others were sad to see the season end. Amazing season. I loved every episode of this season, and past seasons I will definitely miss y'all, wrote one devoted fan. But I know you'll be back soon. Bye for now. So, when is the new season coming? Well, we can't tell you because OutDaughtered is indefinitely on hiatus. The show wasn't canceled, Adam Busby said during a 2022 YouTube update. It just became a strain on everyone. Adam added that between working, school, and filming, the family was exhausted. We got through the last season, and we were like, man, I think everybody, the crew included, just needs a break, he said. Just because they're taking a break doesn't mean they've ruled out a return to TV in the future. We're kind of keeping things open, he insisted. We're still in talks with the network and communicate with them. In a show about kids, the question of who will be in the cast isn't very complicated. But as OutDaughtered is a show about a family with 6 daughters, having all 6 kids, Blake, Ava, Olivia, Riley, Parker, and Hazel, as well as mom and dad around, is a prerequisite for a season 9. In recent years, producers have focused more and more on Hazel. Hazel is the only one of the Quintuplets that has red hair and blue eyes. Additionally, Hazel has a health condition that has provided a storyline through the seasons. Hazel suffers from nystagmus, which requires her to wear glasses and frequently go to the doctor. On the bright side, like all little kids with bad eyes, Hazel looks adorable in her glasses like no adult ever could. So we know that if there is a season 9, the whole family will come back. That just leaves fan favorite Uncle Dale. Dale is married to Danielle's sister Crystal and shares a special bond with his nieces, particularly Hazel. Fans fell even more in love with him in season 8 when he stepped up to help care for the kids, as Danielle's attention was diverted away to her own medical condition. Here's hoping we see a lot more of Dale in season 9. Much of season 8 of OutDaughtered focused on mom Danielle Busby's mysterious illness. Things took a turn for Danielle in November 2020 when she was hospitalized for alarming sensations in her limbs. Danielle was released from the hospital, but that was just the beginning of her journey. The mom of 6 has met with just about every specialist you could think of, including a cardiologist and a rheumatologist, but has yet to get any clear answers. Despite the stressful nature of the situation, Danielle is putting on a brave face and making sure to take time to relax and bond with her family. In fact, her illness is part of the reason the family decided to step away from the show, especially as the couple is still grappling with questions about the nature of Danielle's problems, which they have at least narrowed down to an autoimmune issue. We still haven't quite 100% found out what's wrong with Danielle, Adam said in their 2022 update video. It may not have come easy, but ultimately taking some time away from TLC and their intense production schedule was for the best. Stress does play a toll on our bodies, Danielle said, and taking a break has allowed her to relax. While you wait for the Busby family to decide if they're coming back to TLC, you can still catch up on past episodes of OutDaughtered. You may eventually run out of episodes, although with 8 seasons it may take a while, but thankfully there is no shortage of places to watch. OutDaughtered is available on Hulu when you upgrade to their live TV plan. If that's not for you, it's also streaming on Apple TV and Amazon Prime for $1.99 or $2.99 an episode. Additionally, you can also stream it with a Discovery Plus or a YouTube TV subscription. If you want the most up-to-date Busby info, though, the best place to go is their YouTube channel. While the family has decided that filming with a professional crew is a little too much at the moment, they still regularly update their YouTube channel every few days. The channel has videos on everything from the girls practicing for cheerleading tryouts to doing laundry to Danielle's health updates. OutDaughtered's Danielle Busby reveals the truth about plastic surgery. In November 2020, Adam Busby took fans by surprise when he shared a photo of his wife lying in a doctor's office, her face covered with a towel, and asked followers to pray for Danielle as she was currently in the ER running tests for some alarming sensations in her arms and legs. It just happened rather quickly today, he wrote on Instagram. The health scare soon turned into a terrifying mystery as the OutDaughtered star struggled to get answers about her diagnosis. As she shared in one Instagram story via Us Weekly, she needed to jump between doctors and had so far been led to the care of a cardiologist and rheumatologist. Jump to January 5, 2021, nearly 2 months after her initial trip to the emergency room, and the mom of 6 was booked in for her most invasive test so far. Adam asked fans on Instagram to refrain from speculation, adding that he was praying it leads to answers and a clear direction for the doctors. So why are fans asking Danielle about plastic surgery, and what does she make of the questions? More on that below. On January 7, 2021, Danielle Busby gave fans the update they were hoping for when she took to Instagram to reveal that she would not need to go under the knife. I went into my procedure on Monday pretty certain that I would be coming out with having to have a surgery, but my prayer was answered, and no surgery is needed, she enthused, continuing, I am thanking you all for the extra prayers because I believe in the power of prayer, and I am certain these prayers helped my outcome. Even so, the reality TV star clarified that the positive result doesn't mean this is the end to my current struggles. More tests lead to more doctors, but still no clear answer at the moment of what's going on. She wrote before asking for privacy once more. Please understand, I am in the window of uncertainty, and I only feel comfortable sharing as much as this, she added. The mystery illness, however, isn't the only reason that Danielle's medical history has been the subject of scrutiny. In January 2021, fans speculated that Danielle had undergone cosmetic surgery. Danielle Busby is no stranger to fans asking her personal questions. Having become a household name thanks to TLC, she's been criticized for controversial parenting decisions, been subjected to cheating rumors, and been repeatedly asked about having plastic surgery. Taking to Instagram Live for a Q&A session on January 21, 2021, the mama of 6 was asked about her health, but not just about the mystery illness she's been battling. No. One fan thought the timing was right to ask Danielle if she's ever gotten plastic surgery. Rather than brushing off the intrusive question, however, she decided to answer. This question. I get a lot, she said via Us Weekly, clarifying, no, I have not had a tummy tuck. She was quick to add that she would not think any less of someone else wanting to get one, and admitted that body image is a very real struggle postpartum. I know after body challenges our body faces after going through pregnancy, so if some other mom chose to have a tummy tuck, by all means you do, encouraged Busby, who has previously posted snaps of herself showing off her #MommyTummy to Instagram. Here's wishing Danielle a speedy recovery. OutDaughtered stars Adam and Danielle Busby welcomed their first daughter, Blake Busby, in April 2011, 5 years after they tied the knot in 2006. The couple had struggled with fertility issues, conceiving Blake via intrauterine insemination IUI. Both Danielle and Adam took fertility drugs to help ensure the process was successful, which was stressful at times. It definitely was a challenging time for Adam and I's relationship, Danielle wrote on the family's website, It's a Buzz World. The Texas residents tried IUI for their second pregnancy. Danielle also was on a fertility drug, and that's how their Quints came to be. The two welcomed Riley Paige Busby, Hazel Grace Busby, Parker Kate Busby, Olivia Marie Busby, Ava Lane Busby in April 2015. Due to interest in the Quints, they're the first all-female Quints in the United States. TLC did a special with the family before giving them a reality series in 2016. OutDaughtered is on its 7th season as of this writing. As one might imagine, all of these life changes weren't always easy on the couple. And throughout OutDaughtered's run, some fans have speculated about whether Adam has cheated on Danielle. I got feeling Adam may be having an affair, a viewer tweeted in 2017 via Inquisitor. He's distant, failed to come home on time for Valentine's, and acts like he wants out. For fans who are concerned about the gossip, here's everything you need to know about Adam and Danielle Busby's cheating run. The Twitter user mentioned above wasn't the only person who questioned Adam Busby's behavior in 2017, with another fan chiming in, the husband on OutDaughtered will eventually leave. Y'all can pay me later. Ouch. Interestingly enough, Adam spotted the tweet and didn't miss a beat with his response. I'd take you up on that bet any day, he replied. Our marriage is rock solid. Don't ever doubt that no matter what you see on our show. Adam's supposedly distant behavior could be explained by his struggle with postpartum depression. The dad opened up about his diagnosis in July 2017 to ABC News, sharing that he felt overwhelmed with his many responsibilities. The babies, providing for my family and the kids and stuff, I felt like it was just constantly on my mind to where it's really hard to focus on anything else, he shared. I started withdrawing from friends that I've talked to on a daily basis. I didn't feel like engaging with people just because of the weight and constantly thinking about all the stuff that I have to prepare for. Adam added, I felt like my love, my mental state, my thoughts, I gave every ounce to my family, and I poured that into my family and my girls. I felt like at the end of the day, there was just nothing left. Kudos to Adam for speaking out on such an important issue. The shady side of the Busbys from OutDaughtered. The Busby family is known for being loud, rambunctious, and loads of fun. But the stars of TLC's OutDaughtered are a lot more complicated than the show makes them seem. Sure, the Busbys are known to show some of their issues on television, but life with 6 daughters means that there's usually more going on behind the scenes. Parents Adam and Danielle Busby definitely have their hands full. Ever since they welcomed the first set of all-female quintuplets in the United States, they've been outnumbered when it comes to parenting. But that isn't to say that the Busbys have handled it all flawlessly. This reality TV family isn't perfect, despite how they're portrayed in their show, but really, who is? Adam, Danielle, Blake, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker Busby are all quite interesting in their own right, but as a family, they're even more intriguing. From their on-screen arguments to the way they handle their money to so much more, there's actually a pretty shady side of the Busbys from OutDaughtered. Let's dive in. On the season 6 finale of OutDaughtered, for example, Adam and Danielle's marriage was seemingly tested as Adam accepted a new job that meant he would be away from home more often. Danielle wasn't happy about Adam's decision, and the two got into a heated argument. Things were so tense that a number of fans even took to the comments section of the Busby's social media pages to slam Danielle after she didn't appear to be as supportive of her husband's new work opportunity as they thought she should be. According to Country Living, these reactions ranged from, "Adam is just trying to provide for his family. Can't fault that," to calling out the network with, "Hey TLC, do you intentionally try to end marriage?"